What's up? We're Zombie and Horse, and you're watching Enigma Media.
Ah, man. Ich will kommen warm.
It didn't take that long to make me fall. I'm bleeding back against the wall. You're screaming for something to change, and I don't want to see you fall. You're a victim of an endless role, so you're leaving our lives once again. Let's go, I'm waiting for a leap of faith. This will be the last time that you ever scream my name. So help me see, 'cause we all deserve change. Help me breathe, 'cause I'm going insane. These sleepless nights melting.
What up, headbangers? How you doing? I'm Robb O'Day.
I'm Norm Athers.
Today, we're checking out a music video by Eve of Uprise called
Whiskey Rocks.
Let's Peep It.
I am ready. Wait. Is he pissing on him or on the tree?
Wakey, wakey.
Yeah, wake up. It's time to wake up.
Oh, that's groovy as fuck.
There's no angel on my shoulder, 'cause the devil's here to stay.
Oh yeah, I like that.
Time to go now, 'cause we've got some hell to
Super solid dudes, too.
All these people come from nowhere. There's a party underway. 1,500 people now. The cops are
Oh,
here
wicked
to
harmonies.
stay.
Wicked.
There's a doctor here
I love that so much.
take your pain away. Whiskey rocks, oh yeah. To hell with your problems. Tonight you won't solve them. Take a shot right now. Repeat as required. Mix with a fifth of whiskey on the run.
Man, they look like fun.
Fuck yeah, guys.
I'm pretty sure if you Googled Headbangable, that's the first video that'd come up.
Yeah. And
That was groovy
I'm
as
pretty
shit.
sure that's the band that found their singer at karaoke.
What?
Yeah, they're like two bands that merged, and I think they found their singer at karaoke. He was just wailing, and they're like, "Yo, what's happening, bro?"
Holy shit.
And yeah,
What a great story.
right? It's
What a
super cool.
great find.
Wicked band too. We're gonna check out their interview.
Great. Meow.
What up, headbangers? How you doing? I'm Robb, and welcome to the greasiest of all time. Today we're chilling with Ontario-based heavy rock band Eve of Uprise. How are you guys doing?
Doing good,
Not
man.
bad,
Yeah.
Why don't you introduce yourselves and let us know how you guys started the band?
All right. I'll start. I'm Steve, and I play bass. And
I'm Kevin, singer. I'm Sky, rhythm guitarist.
Brandon, lead guitarist. Sean, I hit stuff on the drums. He does that very well.
Oh yeah.
Awesome. How did you guys come together?
Well, we're kind of an amalgamation of two former bands. Sky and myself were in a band called Fools Like You previous to this. This is a few years back. And that kind of went south. And these two gentlemen here were part of a band called Defy All. And really, really fucking awesome band, actually. But yeah, then we kept jamming. We want to kind of keep things going from the last band. And then we kind of recruited them one by one and brought Kevin in as...
You found me at karaoke. Yeah.
That's funny.
Yeah.
That's I think that's the first time I've heard that out of all the bands I've interviewed so far.
I was at karaoke one night and drunk as piss. And he's just wailing away 3 or 4 songs. And I had no. And at that time, actually, we were still kind of technically Fools Like You. Yeah, that was what we were going to go with. But yeah, then this happened.
Yeah.
Cool. How long have you guys been together for?
Probably
Fuck,
4 years now?
4 years.
Roughly 4.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Are you guys, I assume you must be signed, or you guys have a hell of a marketing team.
No, we're not signed.
Definitely
at
not
all.
signed yet.
No.
Then you guys have a hell of a team. You guys would do a great job because
this guy right here,
this
he
is
looks
the-
after
I'm the team. Yeah.
He's the-
right. It's not I mean, the music speaks for itself. That's a hands down. But like you guys, I look at your Spotify compared to a lot of other people, and I'm like, God damn, man, like fuck yeah, I wish I had that many plays right now. So congrats, like that's awesome.
Yeah,
Thank
thanks,
you.
man. Appreciate
How
it.
has COVID affected you guys?
Yeah,
Yeah.
quite a bit. You know, we did what we could. You know, last little lockdown, we kind of really slowed us down. We stopped jamming in general, like getting together the jam spot, riffing out, you know, a month or so. And then even just for the cold weather in general, we've been kind of gathering here, working on new stuff. Our jam spot's a little chilly. It's it's an unheated garage, so sometimes we're a little reluctant to go play in the minus fucking 20 weather, you know.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, it put a hold on it a little bit, but definitely hasn't stopped us. Slowed a bit of momentum down, but we're picking it back up.
How is Ontario coming along with letting you guys out of masks and curfews and whatnot?
Well, we are in the green, but we still have to wear masks. There's no set curfew right now, but they do limit how many people you can have in an establishment. So
Okay,
if
so
we do a bar, it's maximum 50 people. You got to stay 6 feet away.
are you guys able to book shows right now?
Right now we can. Like there is like a booking guy that we kind of work with a little bit who does some of the shows for us, but we decided right now we're just going to kind of take the time to work on our new material, which we have a lot of that we're getting finished. So
I've noticed your latest single, This Hypocrisy, is a little bit heavier than the last songs too.
yeah.
That's good.
That's this guy actually. That's his baby.
Yeah, it
It's a
was
sick song. I like it.
Thanks, man. Glad you dig it. Yeah, hope everybody does. But yeah, it was really fun. Really really fun tune to play. Just the recording process was kind of different on that one too. We kind of went with a different guy than we did with the other couple songs.
Mhm.
Just different method, I guess, different process, but it was still really cool to finally see it come to, fruition.
Yeah, for sure. Who's rocking the screams on that song?
This guy here.
Yeah.
Fuck yeah, buddy. That's there's some greasy screams coming on there.
Yeah,
I was pleasantly surprised because I went through all the songs, and then when I got to This Hypocrisy, I was just like, ooh. I love my screams. So
we're actually really excited about that song because up until that point, like we, it's heavy enough because Sky plays a 7-string
Mhm.
through a Mesa cab like in head. So, but this song, like we feel like we kind of stepped it up a little bit in terms of heaviness, which we like because we're all or at least us three, a little bit metalheads.
Oh, yeah.
You guys do a little bit.
We're slowly becoming a death metal band.
right, that's how it happens, slowly but surely. All right, so you guys mentioned that you have some new material. Does that mean a full length is coming out, or are you guys gonna do an EP?
Well, we're really close. We do have 7 total recorded. We have 3 or 4 in the works.
Yeah.
So we're close to getting the full length, but we'll probably do an EP, I guess, right?
Yeah. We have enough for an EP right now. We have 2 more coming out in the next 3 to 4 months.
Yeah.
Already recorded. Just have to.
Work their release.
Yeah.
Yeah, and that's the hardest thing, I think, and you guys definitely managed to do that really well because, like I said, your Spotify speaks for itself. Most bands that like how many, I can't remember how many likes you guys have on Facebook, but it's when I find bands that have the same number and then I go to their Spotify, you still see that it's like under 5,000 and you guys are pushing 25 and I'm like, god damn, like fuck yeah, that's well done. So it's you've definitely mastered the 2021 music industry.
Well, we got a pretty loyal fan base too, and we try and get everyone to like put our shit on their playlists and stuff like that, and like just tell each other and spread the word. And like behind the scenes, we do a lot of networking with other musicians too. Like 'cause it's all like brother and sisterhood, right? Like you want the whole team to grow so that you have someone to play.
Yeah.
Like sharing your music with each other. Like you buy their CD and they buy yours, kind of thing. Buy a shirt. Kevin is really good at. He buys a shirt from every band that we play with.
Yeah.
Like he brought a box tonight. He's like, anyone want to wear a fucking shirt?
Right. That's what we need more.
Yeah.
We play with a lot of great local bands around the Ottawa area. So I mean, they've all been super nice, and we play with them again and go back, see them. It's a good network of guys around this area.
Yeah, it's really supportive actually, like, for the amount of great musicians that there are. And like we're kind of detached from the city part of it in Ottawa, because we're like an hour away in a small town, Perth, where I think population's
6,000.
6,000. Shit, I was gonna say 15.
Yeah, so you guys are kind of like us. We're from Penticton, which has, I mean, last I checked, it was probably close to 30. But I mean, when growing up, it was only like 13. It was a tiny little town, so performing there was fun.
Yeah.
Everyone came out, you know what I mean? So
Yeah.
how's the local scene, like venue wise? Because I know Vancouver's, it's died because of COVID.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. We haven't played in our hometown yet, but we played in Ottawa a lot, but it's been pretty slow.
Yeah.
We did play 2 or 3 shows since last March through the COVID when it was green enough.
Mm-hmm.
They're fun.
Yeah.
Definitely fun.
There's a lot more restrictions, obviously, like which is good and all that, but you're limited to the amount of people that can come in and see, and you can't get up and like rock out or be overly excited.
Yeah, they shut that shit down pretty quick.
Yeah. You're playing behind like a big sheet of plexiglass too, so it's like playing in front of a mirror.
Oh, weird.
Yeah.
I can't wait till it all opens up. I just want to play again. Like it's driving me nuts. How's the metal scene though? Like, is there a lot of venues that cater to hard rock and metal out there?
In Ottawa, yeah.
Certainly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sweet.
quite a few.
That's good to know because we want to push out that way eventually.
Yeah, this is the way to come. Toronto, especially. I'm not sure how I'm sure they're in lockdown right now.
Yeah.
No, that Toronto's the scene to be in Ontario.
Yeah, for sure. I've only ever made it towards just Saskatchewan so far, so it'd be nice to keep pushing further and further and further.
That's still a pretty good tour over to Saskatchewan.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was. I mean,
People go in Canada, though.
yeah, and I think that's one thing that a lot of people don't realize about Canadian bands, how hard it is for us compared to anywhere else.
Right.
Yeah.
We were talking with a PR guy the other day for our band, and we were trying to explain this because they were from the UK, and we were talking with him and trying to explain to him how the Canadian music scene is versus the UK music scene, and I'm like, oh man, like Eastern Canada probably has it a lot better because you guys are so close to all the venues and all that, and there's a lot of cities you can work on through a tour. But BC, I don't know if you guys have toured to BC before.
No.
Never been at all. I'd like to, but not
If
yet.
you want to, we'll definitely rock a show with you. But
That'd be awesome.
be prepared for like 45 minutes to like an hour, 2 hours between cities. You like Vancouver to Kelowna is like a 4 or 5 hour drive.
Oh, wow.
And there's only really like 3 towns you can play in BC, which sucks. So it would be nice to work out that way to see how the music scene is, because everybody I've talked to from Eastern Canada definitely reps the shit out of the scene because it's awesome.
Yeah, like if you wanted to have a hypothetical tour, like you could easily do Ottawa, Kingston, Montreal, Toronto, and have venues in each place to play.
Montreal's huge.
Montreal's huge for sure.
Yeah, and that's I think that's definitely where you have to be if you want to try to make music, or you have to go over the border,
Yeah.
which is hard to do because recently it was hard to do. I don't know how it's going to be now with the new president, but I know when Trump was in power, you couldn't go over that easily like you used to be able to and perform. So things are crazy with the music industry right now, but I have faith that it'll change slowly.
Same. Yeah, we're hoping so too.
What's been your guys' biggest setback so far in your career?
Other than COVID, because
Yeah.
we had such momentum, and then that happened, and it was we all expected that it would not go away, but things would go back to normal. We get things under control, and
Yeah.
then because, for instance, we were in Battle of the Bands with a local, Ottawa-based Ottawa radio station.
That we actually have a couple songs on that station.
Yeah,
in regular
yeah.
rotation too.
Oh, cool.
7?
Yeah, and then we never had the finals, and we're still waiting on them. It's
Yeah.
supposed to be April.
Oh, damn, eh?
Yeah, kind of put a damper on that for sure.
Is
Yeah.
that when they're planning to open everything up? Is April?
No, it was supposed to be last April.
Last April.
Oh, I thought you meant this like next month they were gonna do it. I was like, sweet.
Yeah.
I got all excited.
It's, no, but doubtful.
Yeah. Besides COVID, has there been anything that you guys ever had that was trying, I guess I could say?
Well, the tricky part is we only get together once a week because we all have full-time jobs.
Yeah.
Families and all that sort of stuff.
Yeah, fucking work's the biggest
Yeah,
setback.
that's the biggest thing.
Having to have a day job really sucks.
Bills.
Right?
But no, as far as jamming and writing stuff, we're 5 guys that, great attitudes. We all like the same style of music. Nobody's got a big ego that says it's my way or the highway. Everyone listens to everyone else's opinion.
Leave your ego at the door.
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah.
That's awesome.
Or because we're all here for the same reasons too. We all love music and just love playing and like making it, and we work really well together. Like there's no one else in this area that we could have picked to be in this band that would
Yeah.
make it better. Awesome.
When somebody has an idea, it's not like, no, we're not doing that. It's okay, let's see it through.
At the very
Work
least,
does
try
work.
it.
Right?
And usually something spins off of that with someone else's input.
Yeah, it's a cool thing being in a band. I always bring it up, the telepathical aspect that bands have.
Yes.
It's super cool to
Yeah.
have.
Adult, like.
And from this man, like he'll just be like, okay, Scoon, he's an idea generator.
Yep.
He'll just have something, and we all just know.
He'll be drumming away, and he'll stop. Just here, give me your guitar. It goes like this.
Yeah, and then
he'll show us, and he'll have a harmony for it, and then boom, we get a song.
Right. Drummers, I always find drummers in rock bands and metal bands are usually the most musically inclined, because a drummer in metal has to know so much theory just to understand how to play. And it's really cool, because I find everyone has different aspects and different pieces of knowledge too. So the whole band together works, creates this perfect blend, like Voltron. You all form together, and it just like creates this monster. You know what I mean? And it's cool where it starts with the drums, because you have that solid foundation. Like even if guitar comes, a drummer can take it any direction you want.
Yeah, that's true.
Absolutely.
Which is a really badass concept. And it's being a musician is a really cool concept, and I don't think a lot of people understand how unique they are as musicians are, because it is a next level being. That's how I look at us. We're next level beings, because I mean,
we're the best.
well, if you think about it, we put ourselves through absolute shit. We try our hardest constantly and never give up. Most people, by the time like 3 years in, would be like, no, I'm done. You know what I mean? Like, I'll never make it. And people are like 25 years in, they're like, no, we're still fucking going hard. So I don't know, most dedicated and devout people, I think, even towards the bands we listen to. You know what I mean?
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
Definitely some perseverance for sure.
Oh yeah, and you have to love it. You have to love it. I can see if you don't actually love it, if it was forced upon you at childhood.
And you play because your dad plays.
Yeah, if you're playing for the wrong reasons, I could see you giving up. But if you just love music, like I don't give a shit what I do in life. My legacy is going to be, this is immortalized as long as the digital era continues. It's on YouTube. It's you know what I mean? My kids will show their kids as long as internet continues, and their kids, and it's your legacy, if nothing else.
Yep. And we're having so much fun with it that, how can you quit?
Yeah, that's true. Yeah. If it was a pain in the ass, then yeah.
I'm pretty sure everyone here too, like, don't really care about the making it as much as just being able to keep playing for the sake of fucking playing.
Yeah.
Just putting it out.
Yeah.
Putting the music out there for people to hear. That's the best part.
Yeah, I definitely think the mentality of making it or becoming famous needs to hit the door.
It needs to get fucked.
Yeah, it's any job, any career, anything you love if you love it enough, it doesn't matter what you're making.
That's right.
So, I mean, it'd be nice to be able to have a roof over our head, kids paid for, you know what I mean, that kind of stuff due to music. But you don't need to be like the next Gene Simmons who needs that amount of stress, you know what I mean? Like, I just want to perform as long as I live, or as long as I'm physically able to. My knees will take it, and that's if I make it, I make it. If I get to play some badass festivals, then fuck yeah.
Yeah.
Enjoy every step along the way.
Exactly. And it's all experiences, because I find you can relate anything to music, any aspect of life or any kind of job, because there's so many different elements in being a musician that kind of transcend just being a musician, I guess, because especially nowadays you have to be business owners, basically.
Yeah.
Yeah, like the way you get your stuff out there now is so much different than it used to be. Like, I grew up idolizing, bands selling records, physical copy kind of thing.
Yeah.
That was like they amassed their wealth and all that. But now it's like all so digital that you have to be on every platform in order to even get any kind of like notice or continued play. But once you do get people on board, it kind of spins with it.
I wish it was 1978, damn it.
Yeah. It's
It's also really hard because like the scene has changed so much. You used to be able to, you know, buy an album and you listen to the whole thing. Well, now the attention span of everyone is so short. They want to listen to a little bit of it. Okay, I'm done. Move on to the next thing. So
the 2-minute songs is now so dominant in pop and everything because of that. It's
yeah,
it
But I mean,
scares the shit out of me.
right. I want to put in 5-minute songs, 7-minute songs.
Yeah. But to put
Like
it in
Tool.
a whole LP, like, you know, people may listen to the first couple of songs and move on. But to put one out every couple of months, they may actually listen to them. So
Yeah, and that's a sad fact.
yeah. Should
Like,
we wait and have enough for a whole album, or should we just keep pumping them out?
Maybe we'll
one
just
at a
put out
time?
singles forever.
That's it, just a single band.
Maybe.
right?
Band.
Yeah, and that kind of ruins the whole being a musician aspect because it almost limits you to what you can do. Because you're like, oh shit, well, we got a huge back catalog of songs, but like if we're releasing them once a month instead of by album, we're never gonna get them all out.
Yeah, exactly.
I'd really like to do like an EP and release that with like songs that people have heard and then a few that they haven't yet, which are brand new. We've got a couple in the works right now that are I think some of our best stuff, even after what we just put out last song, which was what we thought was our best.
It's always like that, hey?
Yeah.
I think it'd be cool to take a poll of how many kids under the age of 15 have seen a live concert or listened to a full album.
Yeah.
I bet it would be like 2%,
It's probably
Yeah.
fairly small.
right? I think that's yeah, I definitely it's weird. Where we're at being, because 10 years ago was not like that.
No, yeah, it's changed vastly. Yeah, it's vastly different than what it
Like in 5 years, it's changed tons. I remember when I was in my previous band, which was 5 years ago, we had tons of shows. We had tons of people coming to shows, and it just died. I don't know whether it's the attention span, as you said, or that it's just so flooded and you can get it for free.
Yep.
That
And
music sucks now too. Like, I don't know. It's very hard to find good music nowadays. You really have to dive in, and a lot of the contemporary stuff that's played on the radio that is very popular. I don't know. I guess
Yeah.
to each their own, but I don't know.
Yeah, no, what's popular is definitely not good music. I've always laughed about, you hear this like this new, the new number one by so and so. I'm like, I never fucking heard this person before. How the fuck are they number one?
Yeah.
Like, you know what I mean? Who's making the fucking charts? That's what I want to know, because they need a fucking bat to the back of the head. It's insane that it's changed so much, because you listen to like the Fox in Vancouver, where they actually play good music, but they're a smaller radio station versus like Sun FM or whatever the fuck else there is, but that plays pop and anything that's just blah and auto-tuned. I don't understand. It's
Too much of that.
yeah. What
Too much.
happened?
There is a theory that if you try something like food enough times, you'll actually like it. So if you just blare the same crap into somebody's ear enough times, this happened to me. I've heard songs where I'm like, this is dumb. I don't like the song. 16 times later, I'm like, yeah, you know what? Fuck, crank this shit.
It's because you've been brainwashed.
Because you've been brainwashed. If they pump it into your brain enough, you will like that shit.
Yeah.
So that's what it is. It's they tell you what you should like.
They fear another time where musicians get influence, like they did back in Woodstock or during Vietnam. They fear that more than anything, because there's so much more of us now. It's insane, because I think that's why they try to play stuff that is, I feel like it does dumb you down. I feel like it's literally the reason why society has become so stupid, is this pop music.
Yeah. I refuse to let my daughter play certain music in the house. Like,
Oh yeah, no, I have a child on the way, and I'm definitely gonna be like, nah, he or she is being raised metal, punk rock, or rock and roll and blues, because I was raised on like Tom Petty, Aerosmith, Kiss, Dio, so like I had fucking awesome music to listen to as a kid,
yeah.
and it's never changed. My whole family are musicians, and it's just how we are. We're all rockers
That's
through and through. If there was anything in the industry you guys could change, what do you think it would be?
Ooh, good question. Should have sounded on that for that.
Very good question.
I don't know.
Be or bring back to
Either or. I mean, bring back to would be nice too.
70s, 80s.
Yeah,
Like,
Oh
where
yeah,
it's,
yeah.
it's yeah,
I think it's a shame that like
the audience just dictates how
yeah,
good you are, not your fucking views or your stream.
Facebook likes.
yeah.
That's to the audience, but you can still pay for that.
Hmm.
You have to be actually talented
Yeah.
to.
Cell phones at rock concerts or any kind of concert.
Oh,
Cell
that's a
phones
good
at
one.
concerts should just.
That's a good one.
These people are just wasting away a precious moment in their life, just looking at it through their phone. And,
Yeah.
I kind of understand it, but you want to keep
You wanna
that
capture
forever.
it, yeah.
But I don't know.
When you see pictures like
Allow you to
now,
buy
it's
it,
a crowd
to
with,
buy the
like,
video after.
phones instead of
Yeah.
a crowd
This
with
whole video,
monitors.
this whole fucking concert was videotaped. Buy it, $20 at the end. Perfect. I can enjoy it and still have it. Yeah, something just has to change. Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, it's ass backwards right now, 100%.
And I really think we got to get Alice Cooper at the Super Bowl.
Yeah.
I think having any rock star at a Super Bowl would be nice.
Wasn't that Slipknot that performs, man?
Oh yeah.
Could you imagine having like
That was a fucking amazing halftime show.
no? Could you imagine metal coming back and being the top music like it was back when Metallica was coming out? And like,
That'd be sweet.
I was looking at Young Metallica today when I was on the shitter.
that's awesome.
Wasn't it 30 years ago today Master of Puppets came out?
Yeah, that's why.
What, today?
That's right.
What is that?
Oh,
What the fuck is this?
shit.
That's awesome. That's funny. Yeah, is there anything you guys want to say before we wrap up?
This was 35 years ago.
Fuck. Keep rocking the fuck on.
Yeah.
Do it.
Yeah. Thanks, Enigma, for
Really
having us
appreciate
on
it.
here. It's great.
Yeah, no worries, guys. Have you
Yeah.
on anytime. Next time when you're about to release all your new music, let us know and we'll have you back on.
Wicked.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Stay tuned for our next one.
Yeah, our next one's going to be coming out next month, or this month actually. We're in
This
March
month,
now.
yeah,
Yeah.
1 week from now.
And,
We'll have an exact date shortly.
Everyone can find us on YouTube, Spotify, iTunes, Google, all that shit.
Everything.
Everything. We're on all
.com.
streaming platforms.
Yeah, we'll put all your links to your socials in the description so everyone can just go down and click it.
And I want to shout out to Ben Breeze who hooked us up with you. He's got himself a free T-shirt.
Sweet. Yeah. That's awesome. Yeah, that was much appreciated. For sure. All right. Well, you guys have a good night and enjoy yourselves if you're about to jam.
Right on.
Thanks, man.
Appreciate
Thank
it.
you very much.
Have a good night.
All right, gents, stay safe. And I'll probably see you guys in the next few months if we get together for a show.
Yeah,
Right
let's
on.
keep it- we'll
Love
keep in
to.
contact.
All right, guys.
All right.
Fuck yeah.
Have a good night.
You too.
What up, headbangers? Thanks for checking out the video. Don't forget to hit that little likey and subscribey and hit the little bell. Hit the bell.
So you can stay up to date
Yeah,
on all the shit we got going on.
all of it.